food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Good morning, cats and kittens, pups and poo-poo-poo kids. Got stuck there. It's Susie Q96 with day number 6 of the real 12 days of Christmas. I don't know where people get these weird numbering systems they're using, but not the way it works. Leanne was here, but she had to go. She had an appointment, and since she has won pretty good prizes 2 days in a row, that opens the door for some of you other folks, like David Canham, Corey Light, hi Corey, Kevin Katowski, Jack Thelma Jr. Okay, that's a new one. Treasure Woman, welcome. I don't look like Treasure Woman. Let me see who that really is. Could be. She's got a cup of coffee. That's a treasure. I could use one of those. Ran out of time. So anyway, we are here. I'm still fighting that wackadoodle headache that I had last night. We're going to do little odds and ends today, since we finished up the penny box. Like, one of the things I'm going to do is we're going to look at the things, that I set aside for whatever reason. This that you're looking at here is actually one of my handmade Christmas ornaments, which may end up in somebody's package before the day is over. I just prepared to be a spot holder for now. Da-da-da. Where was I before I was so weirdly interrupted? Make sure that's chugging along. Now, let me remind everybody of the rules of the games. Got to be at least 18. You got to be a subscriber to the channel. Anyway, they're all on the out page there. We're going to start by looking at all the things I sat up here that came out of the box of pennies that we just completed. Some interesting items. Yeah, I guess if I got on the right camera, it would help. I'm not used to doing shows in the daytime. There we go. Oh, let's see what kind of odd things we found. Hey, Mike the Greek. I was just hoping you'd wander in here. You always have your eyes on things. And one of those things is happening right now. So, if you see something unusual, let me know. Okay, let's start out with some of the stuff we found. Last night, well, that didn't come out. That came out of the nickels. We got some wheat. We got a 1945 wheat. Now, this time I did not keep the copper separated, and I kept the 82s, but I didn't keep a count of the 82s. And we got a 46. And we got a 55D. Well, I'll be glad when I have enough room to function. It is so cramped in here. That's just the 83 that we set aside to investigate later. Another Wheatie. Pretty big on Wheaties. And box didn't seem like it was going to be that good, but 51S. Not sure. Oh, I kept this because it was actually green. It had not started the Lincoln deterioration process yet. So that's probably going to go in my album. 57D. The 37. I wish it wasn't so scratched up. But we could get in the 30s there. I know somewhere there's a 20 something. There it is, 1920. Lost a lot of its detail. Doesn't look too bad on the front though. I mean the back, the reverse, the rear, the derriere. Uh, 53D. Trying to sort them out by decade as I look at them so I can tell at the end. A 54S. Second S. $55. Yeah, see, once I go through these and we see what we found, I can get them off my desk. 46. Because otherwise they'll end up under the desk. 1940. Oh, I think we got a Canadian here. Yep. Canadian. Put that over there. Side with the Maple Leaf flat and read the dates. 1978 Canadian. Down there. Not sure what we got here. A 1992, and I don't know why. Sometimes things just get randomly put in the wrong positionals. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's there. Put that over there for now. Don't know why that's there. Like I said, sometimes they just get picked up off the floor by well-meaning people that don't know there's a system to what goes on my desk. There's a 71S. It's not a Wheatie, but it is an S. Dun, dun, 1942. Boy, there's not much left of that one. That one went through its own separate war. Hello, Jamila Kari. And how are you? $84D. I don't know why I saved that one. Some of them I save them to go back and look at them for some reason, but they're not actually a super productive thing. There's another 71S. I save all my S's. I don't get that many. Approximately, Kevin. I still don't have an exact date. I will not have an exact date until they finish verifying all my paperwork and they finish refurbing the apartment, and then my driver extraordinaire, also known as Sir Benji, has to arrange his travel schedule. There's a 74S. Good morning, William. But that's the approximate date. It could be a little later than that. I don't anticipate it being much earlier than that. But technically, the people that are in the unit don't have to be out of there until tomorrow. Although I'm pretty sure she said they were moving yesterday and today rather than trying to move on New Year's Eve, which I think is a smart idea. I really wouldn't move on New Year's Eve either. 1980 Canadian. So that's our second Canadian out of the box. And then I think this is another Canadian. Yeah. And this is a 2000 Canadian. This really wasn't too bad of a box. I've had worse. Another Canadian, 76. That's our fourth Canadian out of that box. Here's another Lincoln Life series. This was not quite as flashy, but it's still in pretty good shape. It's not eaten up by the zinc monsters yet. This was funny. I do not know how, but I found a nickel in a penny roll, and I don't even know how they got it in there. And it's not just any old nickel. It's one of the Lewis and Clark. This is the Louisiana Purchase one. That was very strange. It was wedged in there kind of sideways. Another Lincoln Life series. This is the one. I tried everything short of actually cleaning it to be able to read it. All I can tell you is you can tell enough from the back to know it's a Wheatie, but there's no way to read the date or anything on it. It's just too trashed. So I'm gonna file that up there with the nickel. Another Lincoln Life. This one's starting to spot a little over here already.
Hi, Patty. Good morning.
Oh, good afternoon. The clock has slipped.
What do you like to say?
2009D. Oh, that's fine. Put that, I guess, over here with the Lincoln Life. And we're just going through what we saved. Hey, James Eller. Going through what we saved out of this box. Another Lincoln Life. You can see over here on the edge already the deterioration from it being made out of zinc. I wish they had not done that with this series, because the graphics on this series are so nice, and then it's got some interesting toning as part of its deterioration. And then we got 4 dimes. So we made a profit off the box. And then I got one really weird penny that we got out of the first roll. Anyway, there's our 4 dimes. And then this shield penny, which is, somebody did this to this penny. I don't think this is natural wear, and you'll see what I mean on the other side. It's like they scraped the outer cover off. Just look at this side. This is, we debated on what this looked like. somebody thought they tried to make it look like an Indian, and I thought that they had made the back part here look like the cap on an Amish lady. But I don't see much of Lincoln left. And then someone else thought that this part looked like a skull. But somebody clearly did this because every bit of the writing is gone, and it's very symmetrical. So I don't know what they were going for there, but yeah, that's one of the weirdest coins I've ever found, I think. So in our box, we had 4 Canadians, 370 era S 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Lincoln Life series, 4 dimes, the weird penny, the Lewis and Clark nickel that I don't know how they managed to get it in the roll, 1 wheat penny that we cannot read anything on the front of, so we don't know what date it is, but you can clearly tell it's a wheat penny from the back. 1 wheat penny from the 20s, 1 from the 30s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the 40s, and 1, 2, 3, 4 from the 50s. So that was kind of an interesting box. Had a little bit of everything in it. I gotta find a bag to add in so I can check my albums before these get back into the wild or given away. But now I can get them all off my desk. And that will be a help because it is a small space here. Oh, and then I have this nickel that I put aside just because it's not from this box, but I put this aside last night because I want to match it up with one of the new Buffalo nickels. I think one of the old ones. Well, Silver Slinky's in the house, and Annette. Okay, so we did that little exploration. I have random coins just everywhere that I have to go through. Let's see what we got. We can start out a little giving away with. Yeah, here we got one of them. And we're starting with the little stuff. But there will be some silver coming very shortly, and I think you're going to like it. I think y'all going to like today's prize. And let me see here. So, on our first little game, we've got a 1930 Buffalo, he's a little rough, but he's still a Buffalo. And And to go with him, we got that new model buffalo. So you got a new one and an old one. And put them back in the bag before I lose them. And we got a little Suzy Q Christmas ornament. I don't know if it's going to work under the scope very good. Yeah, it doesn't show very good under the scope. Yeah. Go this way with it. Oops, turn him around. One of my little handmade Christmas ornaments. I mean, I'm still doing Christmas. And in the spirit of Christmas, if you have not posted in the stream yet, it says there's 12 people in the stream. Hi, Dirt Clyde. But there's only 9 over here on my Nightbot, so there's some folks missing. Let me read the names. If you don't hear the name, type it in an X. Annette, David, Delbert, Dirt Claude, Jimmy Lacari, Kevin, Mike DeGreek, Patty Disharoon, Silver Slinky, Lucky James, and William E. So I got 11 in there and 11 in here. So it looks like we're ready to give this away. And get everything switched over onto the magical screen. Alright, now this one, it just immediately picks somebody, so you don't get the fun of the scrolling through, but what the heck, I got something else coming that we will do that with. Let's see who gets this little package for Christmas. Lucky James Eller! Got him a couple of buffaloes and a Christmas ornament. And of course, someone has to call me. It's a famous rock star, and I'm not going to answer him. Oh, I can call him later. He doesn't know that I'm doing live this morning. So, we put this in the Eller bag. Eller's getting a pretty good size little sack built up here. Alright. So there you go. You got you another Christmas ornament and a couple of buffaloes. Keep that up. You'll have a herd of buffaloes. Alrighty. Now, I do have a lot of stuff going on today, and I don't have a whole lot of things planned, just because I didn't feel good yesterday. I'm looking to see if I got any books. National Park. I can afford. That's my issue. Is I'm I'm out of quarters. Oh, I really don't have a whole lot of things lined up, so I may just give away a couple more prizes and take off because I really want to lie down. And because I got a lot of packing to do, that kind of stuff. And some more stuff to list on eBay. A lot of stuff I need to get sold because I don't want to move anything I don't have to. What is that? There's a penny in a capsule there, and I don't know what it is. It is a, let's use it. Can't tell. I have to put it under the other one. I have to put it under the other one. And I'm going to start. I kind of started packing this corner up over here. Hopefully some of the lost items will turn up. This is an 86D. I wonder why it's in a capsule. Not even a good 86D. It's got a big bird poo on the back of it. I'll have to investigate that. Okay. I suppose, you know what, guys? If I can get this thing up to 15 instead of 14. William wants to lie down in the pool of Jello. I guess Jello wrestling used to be a popular thing back in the same days of Girls Gone Wild. But yeah, this thing's dropping like flies, and that's too bad because if it gets up to 15, I'm getting ready to put something up here y'all might like. Somebody might want to win it. But maybe if I get it out of the box. This is something different that I've had for a while. And it's cool. Figure out how I'm going to show it though. This is one of those nifty little combination things of coin collecting and stamp collecting. I don't know if we got any other stamp people in here, but this came out on December 28th, 2007, and it is a commemorative color Iowa quarter. So I got to show it to you from several different directions. It's in an envelope with a window, and there is the obverse of the quarter. Now wait till you see the reverse. It's the same artwork, only in living color. Let's see if I can get it where it shows. It's got Iowa, the Hawkeye State, capital Des Moines, joins the Union December 28th, 1846, and then it has the two Iowa stamps. That is a really, really cool thing. It's on a cardboard so that the envelope is stiff. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that has been opened or anything, but this is cool. I had a bunch of them. I gave my Hawaii one to my niece's son because they lived in Hawaii for many years, and I've given away several other ones. I still have a couple. I had gotten this one because I was born in Iowa. So this is a pretty cool thing. Hey, Adam, how are you? So if you want an opportunity, you're going to have to open the Nightbot, and everybody's going to need to make a comment. And then I'm going to take everybody's names from there and I'm going to put them over in a different game. So I'll give y'all a minute to get your comment in. Now, one of the things it says on the back of this is Foundation in Education. And for decades, Iowa was #1 in education. So that is why that slogan is part of the deal. The stamps are pretty cool too. Now, if you notice, the postmarks, like December 28th, joined the Union December 28th. So those dates coincide. The Florida one I really like because it's joined the Union March 3rd, which happens to be my birthday. So oh, we're up to 16 people in the room, but we've only got 10 showing up on the Nightbot list, so some of you have not posted yet. Let me read the list. If you do not see your name, type an X into the string. Adam J, David Cannon, Bell Brett, Dirt Claude, Jenna, Kevin, New Marshall, Eddie Dickerin, Silver Slinky, and William E. If you did not hear your name called, you need to type an X into the stream to become eligible to win this really, really cool Iowa quarter with coordinating stamps. It's a really cool prize. It is. Okay, we got a couple more people in there. James Eller jumped in. And Mike the Greek jumped in. I mean, I understand there are some people that don't jump in because they don't want that prize or they have that already or they're watching some other channel and they're just putting themselves in here for league at watch hours, and that's all good. But sometimes there's some prizes that are unusual that you don't see every day, and I think this is kind of one of those gift-aways that you don't see every day. So yeah, I need to get in here. We've got 12 people out of 13. 14. We did have 15. I don't know where the other two must not like Iowa. They must be like my friend Kathy, who always told me that Iowa stood for idiots out wandering about. Yeah, my friend Kathy, I miss her. We come up with some funny stuff. Yeah, William wants to see it in his hands. Alright, now we're back up to 15, and we have 13 in Nightbot. So 2 of you are missing. I'll give you 1 more minute. I'll read the list again, and then if you don't turn up, I'm moving it over to the other game. We got Adam J, Annette, David Cannon, Del Brett, Dirk Claude, Jenna, Kevin, Mike the Greek, Lou Marshall, Patty Disharoon, Silver Slinky, James Eller, and William E. The reason James Eller is still in was that was not a major prize that he won. That was just a couple of little nickels. Now, if you win a major prize, then if I give away a second major prize, you can't have them both. That's not fair. Okay, oh, all right, got Wolfie in there. So there's only 1 person missing, and I'm gonna assume they are missing by choice. So let me get these lovely names copied and go over here, and oops, I gotta tell you where we're going. Do some Santa Claus racing. What with it being a Christmas thing and all. Alright, okay. Getting ready to take off here. Let's rack them up. 2, 3, 8. And I don't know why. I just decided on 2, 3, 8. We're going to shuffle them 4 times. We'll have 1 more. Alright, everybody shuffled, muffled, ready to roll? Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. That's the back side of the Iowa state coin, only done in full color, along with the Iowa postage stamps and the information on when Iowa joined the Union. Yeah, it's a really cool prize, in my opinion. I haven't seen one of them floating around for a while from any of the states. So, everybody ready? Let's rock and roll. All right, Santa, let's go. I was born in Iowa. Most of my relatives, a lot of my relatives are still there. There's one county that I'm not sure, but I think I am Waiting overnight. They're all related somehow. I just say this one last name, and they'll go, oh, well, you must be related to so and so. Yeah, somehow. I stand as slow, he's not moving. Run, Batman! I like that. On a roll the last couple of days. I got down here. Let's see the finish line. Okay. Adam was last. He was sleeping. Probably all those long nurse hours. He's too tired to make Santa move. So there's your finishing order. So close, William. So close. And there was Kevin in the top 3. Y'all want to do another Santa race? I got one more goodie in here for today. I promised silver. I did promise a silver. That's not what I did with it. I'm always doing that. Putting things places and then I can't find them. I gotta pull all this stuff out from under this desk. Oh, empty plastic bag, yeah. I could give some of those away. Here we go. I knew I had one more silver. the Long Nurse albums, or maybe it is. Because I stayed up until 4:30 making bad choices on Whatnot. I have been trying to figure out how to do Whatnot because I think a lot of the things that I have I could sell on Whatnot a lot easier than I do on eBay. But we can throw one more race out here. Let's see what I got besides the empty plastic bag. Well, we will start out with the Christmas ornament, but it would look better if it had a little silver with it. So, how about a 1948 S Rosie? How about that? Get that off there for a minute. Or Rosie the right way. So that's going to be our other prize. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how this Whatnot works so I can get people in a Whatnot channel making bad choices and sending me money to support this little disaster of a channel. So anyway, you get a 48S Rosie, and that is silver, and you get a Christmas ornament. So we're gonna check the Nightbot list again. It's still got the same 14 people. Looks like the same crowd. So I don't have to make any adjustments on the list. It's the same people. So, alright, we're going to race again. I'm going to shuffle them up. 2, 3. Everybody got their sleighs ready. I've heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that if you put bacon grease on the runners of your sleigh, that it will go faster. It's just a rumor I heard. I don't know if there's any real truth to that. Well, I haven't got it up there yet. Give me a minute. Jeez Louise. Where do I get you mean the little cardboard covers? I actually get them at the craft store. They have big packs of them at like Hobby Lobby and Michael's and stuff, back where they have the coin collecting albums and the stamp collecting stuff. They have these back there, the little sleeves. They also have the plastic capsules, like that, and they have different sizes of them. But yeah, you can get these fairly inexpensively at the craft store. I like to have some of the capsules on hand, though, because sometimes I find things other than coins that will fit in these. And, like little pieces of broken jewelry and that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that's where I get them because they're less expensive at the craft store than they are in the coin shop. you know, they count on you at the coin shop spending the extra. But yeah, if you can't find that section in the craft store, just ask somebody where the stamp collecting and coin collecting stuff is. Yes, Amazon also has them. And if you are Amazon Prime and you don't have to pay shipping, then they're probably a better deal on there. But if you have to pay the shipping, then um, you're better off at like Michael's. I see Tom Kinnery, and I'm going to have to make a technical adjustment here and edit the list because I know he's not on it. And we got to make sure Tom is in there. I had a nice surprise last night after my show. Some of you, I'm sure, know I was in kind of a crummy mood because one of my friends had passed away and just some stuff had gone wrong. And so after the show, I sat down to get a little bite to eat and take my medication. And my phone rang. And it was my longtime friend Henry Call, who is the leader of a little band called the Outlaws. And they were on the tour bus heading to Oklahoma. And he had his 7-year-old son Jackson with him. Jackson is learning to play and goes on stage and is a real showman. And I had sent them some photos from a show they did in North Carolina back in September. And they had called to thank me for the photos of Jackson playing with the band. And that really cheered me up. I needed that. So that was a lot of fun. It's always nice when somebody gets something and actually takes the time to personally call and thank you. So I went to bed in a better mood than I was in when I was in the show. So all right, we got everybody ready. Everybody get that bacon grease on there. Oh, wait a minute. There's a news flash came in from above that says the bacon grease is not correct. And we have been told so apparently greasy cheeseburger, according to our guardian angel Mikey, also works. So, yep, news flash of the day. Had to check in on that one. Oh, yeah. Wolfie, I remember it real well because I took my first concert photo in 1966. And that was one of the few good things about being a girl was cops, really, at least where I live, a male cop could not pat down a female. They were not allowed to touch a girl. They would have to wait and get a female officer to come and frisk you down to see if you had the camera on there. Well, being rather well endowed, I could kind of get those cameras in down my shirt and then like put on a sweater or something. And I had friends that would back me up on this there was like always this slight lump there, and the cop would, want me to take off my sweater or take off, the outer garment. And my friends would say, look, don't embarrass her that way. She's got a diabetes insulin pump, and you don't want to embarrass her by making her expose that. That's terrible. And I was only about 13 or 14. So they let me slide. And I was talking about last night, my first rock and roll pictures that I ever took um, were taken, at least that I know for sure, were taken in 1966 of a friend of mine's band, and he just passed away. Yeah, those little 110s were great for that. Those were little pocket cameras. You could do some stuff. But I found the other day some pretty darn good for the crappy quality of the camera I was using, which was one of those little square late 1950s Kodak Brownie cameras. And I got some real good pictures of Paul Revere and the Raiders that I'm going to load into Photoshop and just crop them, so that I can bring them up. And because I'm still friends with Mark Lindsay of the Raiders, who's on my Facebook page, so I'm gonna try and clean some of those up. Yeah, they were called the Brownie. That was the first camera I ever got to use. It was my mom's, and she thinks I accidentally dropped it in a lake when I went to visit my aunt. That's not really what happened. My friend Catherine ran away from home because we wanted to follow 4 dates of a tour of a band that we really liked. And we did it, and we made all 4 shows. But on the way home on the Greyhound bus, I accidentally left my mom's camera on the bus, so I don't have any of the pictures. And I had to make up a lie as to what happened to the camera. And the irony is, the band that I work with now, Question Mark and the Mysterians, we saw them 4 times in 3 days. Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, and Clearwater, Florida. And then I lost the camera, so I don't have any of the pictures. And maybe Santa will bring somebody a camera, but right now he's just going to bring you some silver and a Christmas ornament if you win this race. Let me get up here, make sure everybody's ready to roll, and away. And all my friends like I want to be the diabetic and later on they did, but at that time often people were not around during it on. So go back and y'all good. wish some of you people lived closer to me. Come over and help me practice myself. And I need some garbage out. Get in the way, Wolfie. Without notice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at you guys. Look at there. We got this. The ladies have been killing it. Last night, the women were Kevin was second, Mike DeGroof was third, Demo was fourth, Dirt Claude, Adam. Well, the coffee got up there a little bit. Tom Kingery, Lucky James, Patty D, Silver Slinky, Lee Marshall, Del Brett, and my Candam fell asleep completely. He must have just got toasted in the oven there. He didn't do too so well. Where's that plastic bag I just had? I need that to put that Christmas ornament in. All right, let me put the label on this rescue. Oh, come on. It's the famous question mark from Question Mark and the Mysterians. But I can't stop and talk to him right this minute. So he's just going to have to wait. That's the band I work with, by the way, that we chased around Florida back in the 60s and watched 4 shows in 3 days. And it's snowing again. Oh, so I can't take the garbage out. I need to take the garbage out. I should have made espresso. Yeah, there you go. Espresso would have helped, huh? All right. Get in that, zipped in that zippy bag. All righty. Well, guys, I have a lot to do today. So I kind of made this a little bit short, but I appreciate y'all stopping in. We'll have some more tomorrow. I got a big chunk of silver for tomorrow. It's Thursday. And then the other thing we're gonna work on tomorrow is I have a lot of nickels that we kind of went through some of them last night, but what I didn't do was look and see if they are needed in my album. So we're going to go through these tomorrow and see if any of them are needed in my albums. And then if they're not, I can put the rest of them in my roll it up change jar. Because I actually have to go do a thrift sale out here in the lobby here in at 1 o'clock. So Well, I guess not 1 o'clock. I guess it'll be when I get there. I was aiming for 1, but I might just do it all tomorrow. They gave me permission to just put some boxes out there. You're too late, Sprack. We done gave away all the silver and all the groovies. Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. I gotta call Q back and find out why he keeps calling. Maybe he got the $1 million lottery ticket or something. All right, everybody have a blessed day. I'm gonna go grab lunch and get started on working and sending out the stuff. Can't wait to get back to Michigan. And the only way I'm gonna get back to Michigan is to get all this stuff done. So bye everybody. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe and watch some more stuff on my playlist and make a donation if you feel so inclined. Everybody that won, please send me an email reminding me what you won and your address so I can get it sent out to you. And you can visit my eBay store. I am going to try to get a couple more things listed up there today. I got some hoodies and stuff I need to put up there, and some really cool shot glasses and some stuff and things. Maybe some of my critter jewelry. So we'll be getting some stuff up there. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.